These open different, don't they? The Daytona.
So that's fully extended on the glide lock, so you can make it a little bit tighter. So you just slide it.
It's as simple as that?
Yeah. So this is the newer, I think they're going to probably turn the Daytona like that as well, but they brought this out on, So when they brought the Sky-Dweller, obviously it's a bigger watch. Sweet. So it's quite top heavy.
I was totally against it because of the size of it. I bought a Daytona, and then when I bought the Daytona, the lighter bought it off, I had this on, and it wasn't that big on my wrist. I was like,
people think it's going to be huge.
I was like, it's going to be too big for me.
But on the Oysterflex, I feel like it breaks it up a little bit as well. As opposed to the full bracelet one, it sometimes feels a bit heavy and too chunky, but that's perfect. And you've still got adjustment to make it bigger and smaller at that size.
Yes, I've got either way.
With the strap F and E, I think that's like the most generic size for like a wrist, a man's wrist. So I think when you've obviously got the glide lock as well, you're gonna fit. It's a perfect fit. 2021. So that's a new electronic card. It's a full 5-year warranty from this date.
Sweet. It's immaculate.
Perfect. Okay, I'll get you a cleaning cloth as well. I just probably needs a little wipe. But go on. There we go. Pocket of tricks from Harry, isn't it?
You're dead busy.
Yeah, really busy, man.
Yeah, I've covered it.
I think like I'm like fourth appointment today or something. Fifth appointment, crazy. But yeah, there we go.
Is there any movement on the price?
38.
Yeah,
needs to be that. We've just sold the chocolate. I think the chocolate was over 40 now.
Yeah, that's the one I
But I prefer the rhodium. I was telling you that as well.
I do, but the chocolate just holds the money more, doesn't it?
It's just people follow the crowd and think the chocolate's better, and that's why it's more expensive.
I prefer the grey.
The grey's a lot nicer. It's actually probably just as hard to find as the chocolate anyway. To find one of these, so it's the same thing. How do you want to pay?
Backs.
Yeah. Bank transfer. I'll get your invoice sorted. It's the most complicated one. So as long as the bezel's fully twisted anti-clockwise, so you can't put it anymore.
Yeah.
So you'll pull it out. So you'll hear the click just like normal, and that'll be the time.
Yeah.
So when it's fully anti-clockwise, pull it out just like a normal setting the time, and that's the time. So that's the main hand. So the time now is 12:45. You just set it as normal. Push it right back in, screw it finger tight, and then twist again, and out again just like normal. So you twist it once.
Yeah.
Clockwise. Once you've got it, you'll know what you're doing. Then twist it once, and that's the hour hand. So that's set as it already is 12 o'clock. Push it in again, finger tight, and then round again, out again. Will be the date. Do you see the red square above the pointer?
Yeah.
So it's January, so this will be on.
Oh, so it'll be on the 1.
Yeah, so it'll be on the 1. So as you see now, it's at the 12, all the way around, then 1 now. So then once it's set, it's fully set. You know what I mean? But then the day is 26th.
Yeah, the Sky-Dweller is what, 3 days power?
Yeah, I think around 3 days.
It's good that, isn't it?
So,
3 days.
So
None of them normally last 36 hours, do they?
People hold that it's like a week, so they don't have to do that again. But that's set now. So.
But you could take, if it's fully wound, you could take it off on a Friday, pick it back up on Monday. And it's still
it'll be sound.
Yeah, it'll always be in a winder. It's not on my wrist.
I don't usually suggest winders, but with something like that, you don't want to be doing that every day.
Definitely
or like every time you're gonna wear it. Obviously, it's quite a little. It's a bit fidgety to do, but.
So how do you do this bit?
So you just pull down. So.
Pull down your
slide. Yeah. You want it bigger.
A tiny bit, yeah.
Then just slide like that. It's got loads of little slots that you can put it in. Is that invoice done, Vicky?
Yeah.
Can you just print one out and I'll get the bank deals off it now, please? Okay, so customer just been in, came over 200 miles today. He was actually picking up a watch from another dealer who actually messed him about. He left a deposit on a watch and they messed him about. So he came here, rang us last night, asked if we had a watch. We had it. It was a Rhodium Sky-Dweller on Oysterflex. And about 12 hours later, he's here and he's collected the watch and he's happy. And he's going back down home now.
Billy, we've got the red right and Sky-Dweller, please. That one's 2020 and that one's up for 11,750. And this one's a 2014 model. And that one can be, it's up for 11 grand, it can be 10,250. That's the older model.
Yeah. Not much difference though, is there?
Not a great deal. Slightly thicker bracelet on the...
On the newer one, I think it's a slightly thicker bracelet.
Man on a galloping horse wouldn't see that.
And there's the red right and Sky-Dweller, which is this one here.
Yeah.
1387.
So the first two that you showed there, were they Deepseas, and that's a Sea Dweller?
Yeah, they were Deepsea, and that's a
Yeah.
Sea-Dweller. That one's 2020 and it's 12,750.
This one here.
Yeah, it's slightly thinner case. It's
Yes. Yeah.
That's 43mm, and those
Yeah.
two were 44.
Yeah.
It's just 1 mil, but it's a little thinner case.
My 37, my mate's got a 41, and it looks massive compared to when you put
Yeah.
them together.
Yeah, it just sits a little bit less prominent on your wrist compared to the Sea Dweller.
That must be about 12 mil, is it? Something like that.
I don't know, it's big, isn't it?
Big thing, aye, definitely.
We've got the subs, date sub, classic example, just a normal date sub.
Yeah. What about that Yacht-Master II? That one?
Yeah, this one is new hands,
My mate's got the rose gold one.
bimetal.
Yeah. And he says he doesn't know what the buttons are for. Some of them.
That one's 2020, it can be 16.5. Again, like brand new.
Yeah, yeah. Tried one in Goldsmith, I think it was $14.95.
Yeah, they go for slightly over this.
Yeah, aye, yeah. But there's nothing available.
Nothing available anywhere, is it?
Nothing, no.
It's like a sweet shop in here, everything's available in here.
Aye. Is that the Pepsi one?
That's the Coke.
A Coke.
That's an older style.
Yeah.
They actually don't make the Coke and the ceramic. Hotly tipped release for this year, potentially.
Right.
Because you know they made the Batman, they made the
Yes.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
The Coke's the only one that they haven't re-released in ceramic.
Oh, right. What's this one up for?
That one's up for 13.
13. I must see you've got a good
We've got a little selection.
good selection of watches. I do like the deep sea as well, but they're big chunky thing.
They are a lot chunkier than you think. It all depends what you want.
Yeah. Got the Daytona there.
Ceramic Daytona, these are like 30 grand now.
Yeah.
That's the James Cameron, that's the Deepsea with the blue.
Oh yes, aye.
That one's actually fully sticker check, actually.
Oh, sorry, I'll give you, sorry, wait, I'll give you this one. There you go, bud. Good job, you all, yeah, low 30s, I'll just double check now for you, Daytona. That's 2018, it can be 29.5. They've shot up of late.
Yeah.
Shot up.
It's all these bounce back loans, isn't it?
I think they're past now, just that
Yeah.
nobody can get the stock,
Aye.
there's just no stock in
Yeah.
anywhere.
I was in Dubai last year and nothing. I had nothing.
Nothing. I was there this year, nothing at all.
Nothing. I'll try that. Is that the James Cameron
This is
one?
the James Cameron, yeah.
What's that up for?
This is the new reference one. 1850. That's 2019, it's up for 14,450.
I should have brought my glasses today. That's I like that. Right. Well, I've seen quite a few. So
No problem, bud, have you?
what terms do you do? As in leaving deposits and stuff like that, leaving it here but paying on in instalments. Do you do anything
No,
like
what
that?
we are, we're just in the process of getting finance. So in the next couple of months, we'll have a finance position in place,
Yeah.
so you could just go through we'll direct you through our finance. And you
Right.
could pay it off then over 12, 24, 36 months.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Interest free for the first year.
Right.
So
Can you pay it off quicker if you wanted to?
yeah, you can pay it off as quick as you
Yeah.
want.
Alright.
So yeah, just give us a shout when you're ready.
Yeah. Great. Right.
Okay, mate.
Thank you very
nice
much,
to meet you.
mate.
Thank you
Yeah,
very
yeah,
much. I'm
definitely.
Jack, by the way.
My
Thanks.
lass actually said you were hit on this corner, but I've just been with Francesca and I thought, oh, that's
Let's
nice.
pop up and have a look, yeah.
Pop up, fine, have a look. Yeah. Yeah.
Just pop back in or whenever you're ready.
Yeah,
But we
yeah.
will have finance in place very soon.
Are those the
They're the Batgirls.
Batgirls
Yeah.
and the Batmans?
That's Jubilee
Yeah.
and the other one's on the Oyster, you see.
Right. That's just the difference.
Yeah, that's just the
Yeah.
difference.
Great. Right, thanks very
Okay,
much.
mate.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
This one's $9,000. This new it's like 2017, and then this one is, I think this one's around 7,500 quid. Yeah, 7.5.
Which one do you like? It's immaculate, that, isn't it? You like that middle one, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't have went for that, like,
Would you not?
one of them too high. Because I think they're just classic, them, aren't they?
Plus the black, I didn't think she'd like the black one,
Aye.
like. Probably that
You
one.
know, you can always take one now, then give it to her. Then if she doesn't like it, or,
Yeah,
or
that's,
if she did,
that's
what-
only thing. Like,
Yeah.
she's she wanted obviously like the bigger one. I've got a 41, but she was like that was too big. Obviously. But I didn't want to buy it and then be stuck with it. She doesn't like it. That's the only thing.
Just bring it back and we'll give you your money back, or you can just swap it against something else.
Sound
It makes no difference. This is the box, so
So I like the white one, really.
The white's mint as well. Like,
full set. It's got literally everything.
Sound. Spot on. I'll take that one, mate.
You do look like a butler.
There's Jeeves coming from the back there.
I'm going to a funeral or something. I can see
It looks like it.
You busy, right?
Hi, Chotter, mate. Absolutely rammed. Getting straight back into it after a couple of weeks.
How are you?
2 or 3 weeks off at Christmas.
What do you do? Heating and stuff like that.
Aye, bathrooms.
I got a quick shot.
We talked about a little while ago a Cartier Ballon Bleu. I unboxed a brand new rose gold version. This is the exact same watch in stainless steel. So at the time we were talking about what I think is one of the best value for money. The Cartier in gold is around about the £30,000 mark, and its residual value, the brand new one, is advertised for 24. You know, to get the equivalent in Rolex, you're looking at 50. Patek, you're over £200,000. Stainless steel version, which again, not a classic wristwatch. This whole Ballon Bleu thing, which is what the model's called, is very much, people say, well, it looks like a little bit of a pocket watch, and it is. The inspiration is taken, but it's by far a modern bracelet, quite weighty, automatic movement, classic Cartier dial.
I might be making this up, but I think they call it, is it a goulash dial?
Goulash dial,
Goulash dial, right.
Goulash dial.
And that's
and that's what that dial is. Roman numerals. Obviously, Cartier have always been linked to fashion. Cartier jewellery, Cartier wristwatches are the high street equivalent, in my mind, of your Dior fashion house, Chanel, you know, Hermes. I mean, this watch, with a second-hand value of around about the £5,000 mark, you're getting a modern watch for the equivalent price of something which is maybe a 25-year-old Rolex. Again, I'm going to put it on my wrist because that's what they're there for. I am a wrist enthusiast.
it looks like it's around 42.
Impressive on the wrist.
I see it as a dressier watch.
dress
It
watch.
wouldn't look out of
Yeah.
place with the suit,
Suit,
the shirt,
black tie,
yeah.
going to an evening.
Hello, mate. How are you? You okay?
Put that window on a purpose, ain't you?
How are you?
I'm alright, I'm good, thanks.
Long time no see.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I was just telling Harry that you were one of my first customers, like
Right.
3 years ago, I think. Well, when the shop first opened, remember you came like 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
I think I've sold you one as well in past, haven't I?
Yeah. Well, you've been buying and selling, but online, haven't you? But
Yeah.
through the post. But
So I think I sold you an alt for like £8,000.
would have sold it for about 10, so then
Yeah.
look what it's worth
Keep
now.
yourself going.
So that's a Batgirl, and I'll pull out the Yacht-Master II as well.
Yeah, fucking right.
Depends what you fancy. Obviously, the Yacht-Master II is a lot chunkier, so. But I know you've had the Sea-Dweller, so it's
I don't mind it, it's heavy, isn't it, that?
Oh, we've got the bar metal Yacht-Master II as well. Which you've been meaning to buy for 2 years. I'll grab them all up there. That'll need links taken out, because it's got 2 extra links as well.
These haven't really moved much, have they, in price? Are they?
Gone up slightly now.
Have they?
Gone up slightly now.
The steel's almost catching up that. So the price of this a couple of months ago was like 20, like 18-ish grand. And then now these are like that, pushing 17 and a half.
What's that one? That's 17.
There's a 21, 17 and a half. And I think I might have sold the 2020, which is a couple hundred quid less. But what's that one? It's 21,950, I think it's up for. What do you prefer?
I don't know.
Both around the
I've
the
not
same
had
money, so
that bracelet before. I've never had one of them.
You've only had
I like
Oyster, haven't you?
21,950, 2021.
Yeah, that one's 21,950, 17.5. Was it 18.5? No, 17.5.
17 you sent me. Sure it was. So I'll probably end up keeping it for a bit and then selling it again.
Well, the way they're going is obviously the Pepsis you've seen are like 20 plus now. So that's only going to follow in that footsteps pretty much, put it that way.
I think so.
So if you wanted to part exit in a few months, you're probably going to get your money back. If not, well, depending on when the market, maybe it's a touch more, but if the market keeps going the way it is, you're going to do alright out of it.
So I've only got little wrists, but I do like.
Big I watch.
Yeah.
It's 44, so this is 43, 44, 40.
Is it same sort of depth? 'Cause that's
Pretty
that.
much, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the thickness on the case is pretty much the same. It'll feel pretty much the same on your wrist as well. It's hard choice, isn't it? You've always wanted the Yacht-Master II though.
That one?
That one, yeah.
Things take over, don't they? Kids take over, and I like them both. That's a little bit. It's just something for sort of every day, and
A little bit chunky for every day.
That might be a bit. I don't know.
What, with the rose gold, you mean?
Mm.
I prefer the steel version to the rose gold.
Rose Gold's going a bit crazy at the minute as well, isn't it? With the root beers and things like that.
Yacht-Master 40s.
Yacht-Master 40s. Do you know the chocolate Yacht-Master 40? Steel and rose, that's like 18 to 20 grand now. Last time you were in the shop, it was probably 9 grand. Like way under retail price.
Not that one. When I looked at the other one with the oysters, Batman in it, they were about 10, I think.
Yeah, that's what we were going for. It's crazy. Now like the pre-owned Batman's like 14 grand, 13, 14 grand. Probably more.
More.
For even like in all the reference ones. Mental. Absolutely mental.
Got a price of Hulks.
Yeah, Hulks.
Yeah, don't. So what were
20.
it? I think I sold it for 8.
Yeah.
20s now.
But you know what? I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
It would just that dial. I couldn't really wear it with anything.
Yeah,
Like
it's a hard dial to pull off sometimes, like. But
I like them both. To be fair, they're both the same price.
yeah, they can be the same price, same deal with the Sea-Dweller. So
It'll be slightly less if you take two.
yeah.
I can't at the minute.
Just whatever you think. Jubilee is a very comfortable watch though for every day. And obviously it wears a little bit better because of the smaller links. You don't
Right.
see as much wear on it. Obviously you keep your watches mint anyway, but it would only really be the class that you're going to see any signs of wear. Whereas with this is obviously polished centre links, so if you're wearing it every day, you're going to see the wear on it.
Scratching.
Yeah. Whereas there's obviously you haven't got the polished centre links on you.
Yeah. It's probably the weight that I like. The weight of it.
Yeah, because you probably used to love this.
Yeah, it's bigger. See as well.
That's probably the biggest one I've had.
Mhm.
Sort of heaviest watch I've had.
Yeah, that one feels too much different to that. But then obviously this is a lot lighter, especially with this one.
So from if I'm going to sort of come back and trade it, I know it's probably $1 million question.
I'd say if you were going to come trade it back in a few months, you'd probably be better off with tobacco.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. But you need to buy what you want and what you're going to prefer.
My opinion, it's 6 and 2 freeze.
Yeah, it is 6 and 2 freeze, but
I think I prefer that.
Mhm.
What is it? Is that 20?
Yeah, 21. Want a coffee or anything?
No, you're alright, mate.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah. Got about 7 already this morning. I've been after that for ages.
You can always obviously, if you're going to take the Yacht-Master, you can always trade up to the Rose Gold. It's good. Like it's the strategic upgrade, really.
Well, the full yellow. We've got the full yellow.
Got a good deal on the
Are
full
they
yellow.
30?
We've got ones from I think around like 35ish. Do a deal on it.
She'll kill me.
Got a few of those in stock at the minute. That's what happens though. We'll have like a couple of one watch in stock for a little while, then we'll just sell them all in the same day. Sometimes it's just crazy.
She'll kill me if I turn it on at 30 odd. She's filming now. We're here.
We can make the invoice say whatever you want it to say. So
Yeah.
it's alright. Steel price for the gold watch.
I just think, because I'm used to that sort of bracelet and that
Yeah,
weight.
exactly. Yeah.
I do like that.
It'll only take a week or so to get used to it, but I know what you mean. The initial weight difference and the thickness. It's quite a lot.
If you're thinking that now, sitting here, you'll think that when you put it on the wrist and go
exactly.
home, you'll come back.
It just seems a bit small, that, looking at it.
And the only other thing is obviously if you get that, you're really going to get one of them in the end anyway. So then the size comparison is going to be the same, but it's going to be the other way around. You're going to think that's too big now.
So what's
If you wear
that?
that.
What's that? How much is that one at?
21,950. That's 2020 or 2021. Like they were going under retail price for years. 3-4 grand under retail price, and now they're pretty much catching up retail price.
What am I at? I've transferred you 5, haven't I? 500.
Yeah.
So I'm 6 at that, aren't I? 6 at that. And how much on that?
So just 6,500 quid to swap a Viva off them. And
Drop
you paid
your
5.
500
So
on it,
six
so
to swap a
for
Viva,
one.
yeah, basically. So
Okay.
the deal's still the same at 6,500 quid.
And if I went for that?
If you went for that, it can be this can be 21 and a half. So it's for 21,950. So it'll be just 4 grand more. So 10 grand. 10 grand today since you paid the deposit.
I really like that. I prefer a heavy watch.
I'd take that out of the picture because I feel like that's all you're going to be thinking about anyway.
Yeah.
Is that's too small or too light, so it's probably more between these
So
two.
6 or 10.
Yeah, 6 or 10. Want to flip a coin?
Do you want a woman's decision?
Yeah, woman's
But
decision.
I don't know the price on either.
I say, we're getting your eyes then, weren't it?
I don't know, it's just obviously that's always what you've wanted, but we could get this then trade up to that and treat yourself to that, or obviously just take this.
Can I look near the gold one?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. Got 4.
Just pass the yellow one, Yacht-Masters, please.
See the decision. So it's between the Rose Gold Yacht-Master II Steel and Rose Gold
Thank you.
2021 model, or the full steel.
Or the yellow.
Or if he wants to get killed by the wife, he'll go for the full yellow gold one.
She won't kill you, I'll sign the book for you.
That's heavy, that. That is heavy.
Last heavy.
Not for every day.
It's heavy for every day, isn't it? But obviously for an occasion watch, it's nice.
You've been flying with the bins, man, treat yourself.
Can I try that on?
Yeah.
That's really heavy. I can't believe how heavy that is.
Sold this yesterday. We put in this all out. Yeah. Because we just rang up, come to collect it on Monday. But didn't you put that in sold out? You put it with a card and put it in the wallet.
Do these not move then?
Same boy stuff.
Because you've got 4, or is it just...
No,
No,
it's,
they're like
it's just
buses.
report, yeah.
You never have one and then you just get 3 or 4.
You'll have 3 or 4 in stock, then they'll all selling like probably within a 2-3 days.
We had 2 or 3 Tiffany's.
Yeah,
We sold 3 yesterday. We had 2 pink dials, which we've had a little bit.
I've sold them
Sold
both
2 of them
online.
yesterday. Mad.
Did you just online?
Yeah, mainly online. I'd say 90% online. We've got a fully e-commerce website now, so you can just check out directly on the
I'm
website.
offering finance shortly as
Yeah.
well, so that'll be good for us.
Yeah, that's not good for me.
There's not a massive weight comparison between these. It's obviously just the yellow gold
same,
and
isn't
yeah, pretty much. You have too much choice in here. That's the problem, isn't it? If I just showed you the Yacht-Master II, you'd be happy, but
Yeah.
too much choice.
I've wanted that for a couple of years now.
Treat yourself. You've wanted that for 2 years.
Which one, the buy now?
The buy now, yeah. Then you go for something else every time.
So every day I'm going to wear that out. I'm going to scratch life out of it.
You always get it polished though. It's always going to come
I
back.
think
to
I
us
have
anyway.
every time I bought. What have I bought from you? The blue sub,
Sub.
bimetal sub,
You still
black
got
sub.
that? Or did you part that? Did
I
you
got
part
rid
it?
of that blue one,
Yeah.
black one, that one,
So this will be
and
your
then I sold.
fourth or
I had
fifth, I
that,
think,
that green one, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, you didn't like that. You got that for cheap.
though.
You got that for like $5 or something, didn't you?
The
Or
green
6
one.
grand. How much did
I
you
don't
get?
think
I'm
they
sure
do
you
them
got it
anymore.
for like $4.5,
Yeah, it was cheap.
$5 or
It
something.
was cheap. I don't know whether that's big. A bit blingy.
Can't go wrong with a steel watch for every day, but obviously the Steel and Rose is something that you've wanted for a long time, so it's, you know, take one and part X in a few months if you fancy the change. It's no odds to us.
I want that. Let me head to take that.
If you're not stuck with one, if you think you've made the wrong decision, just bring it back and we'll pretty much in a part X.
I've done it with cars. I've
I've
flipped cars that quick that I've lost a fortune on them.
Yeah, but with us, you can if it's in a month or so, you're probably pretty much going to get your money back and just swap it for whatever one you want. It's no problem. It's not like a car where you're going to go lose 2-3 grand straight away.
Have you got that on camera?
He's been telling his wife he's been making profit on cars for years.
Do you know Redline? Have you heard of Redline?
Yeah, yeah.
They used to phone me up and tell me they knew I was a sucker. So I had an RS6. I traded that in for a... He tried getting me into a AMG GTS, but it was only 2 seats. So I ended up with a 911 Turbo, which was proper brain fart. And then I came out of that into that SVR.
Yeah.
So you still got this, yeah?
And now I'm done.
No.
I'm done. I'm in a pickup truck. An X-Class, because all customers think you're rolling it, don't they?
The decision is yours.
Want me to take
I
the links
knew
out
you were
of that
going
so
to
you
like
can...
this one out like you.
That's why I put it in the front window
Yeah,
so
I
you
thought
can
when
see
I
straight
came
away.
in.
Want me to take the links out so then you can get a better idea of actually what it's like.
Go on. I mean, if they scratch, because I've not
You
really...
can always polish
My-
it or whatever you want.
My opinion is this one's closer to retail, so it's got more chance maybe to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rose gold's pretty much touching retail price now. But you can't just walk in and get this watch still anyway. So
I know, listen, I've tried
You
in
can't get any
Meadowhall in Sheffield. pull that like they've got a waiting list like that. One of them sort of you've no chance.
What's the retail
I think
price
they
on this
wanted,
now?
they wanted to
There
get
ain't no waiting lists, yeah, son.
they wanted to get you into is it a Datejust?
Yeah.
They want me to take a Datejust off them.
It all just goes on spend, so if you're spending thousands, you're going to get whatever you want, but it's whether you wanted to spend thousands to lose a lot of money to get what you want, or just take what you want now. I can loosen it up a little
No,
bit.
that's
if you want.
alright.
20,300 list now.
Yeah, 20,300.
So it's 10 for that,
20,300.
10 for that and 6 for that.
Yeah, because you've paid the 500 already.
Oh, I knew, do you know what? I knew it. I knew that you were going to pull this one out and I was checking it.
I've got to give you a choice, haven't I?
Life's boring without a choice, isn't it?
Do you not think Rose Gold's going to go out at some stage?
Definitely in at the moment.
Yeah, it's been in for the past 3-4 years. Never really got out of fashion.
Has it got everything with it?
Yeah. I got the papers for it. Take that one then.
What number is it?
Killing me.
1806.
1806.
I didn't send you an invoice for the Batgirl, did I?
No, man,
just send you the bank
I sent you 500.
Vicky, could you do an invoice, please? Perfect. Thanks very much for
Good
the
stuff.
business again, Matt. It's good to see you.
You knew it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew what I was going to get.
Thanks very much, mate.
Yeah.
Have a safe drive back.
Thank you very much. See you later.
I'll see you next time for the yellow gold one.
Yeah.
Will you pass this
That's
out?
the only upgrade now, pretty much.
See you later.
very much. So that was one of my first ever customers from about 3.5 years ago when the shop first opened. He came down originally for this. This was what was on his invoice, a Batgirl GMT. He then looked at this, a Yacht-Master II steel, and he actually ended up walking away with a Rose and Steel Yacht-Master II because that's what he's wanted for about 3 years. His business has been doing good for the past couple of years, so he decided to treat himself. I'm happy for him, and he's got finally what he wanted originally. Hopefully we'll see him again soon to swap it for maybe a full gold one in the future.
Big piece.
Big piece. Big piece.